Yo, what's going on guys, I'm Decay here, and today I'm going to give you a little quick tutorial on how to make your gaming experience a lot better on Block Band. I know that you don't really like my tutorial because I've already released the first episode, but here's how we can change the setting. This repeater is the setting. You can come here, you can change lobby animation, note rendering, fret position, handiness. Okay, now, what the lobby animation is that you can turn off the animation that happens in the lobby. If there's a chance that you might have the map right next to the lobby and that lobby animation might lag your game. So if in case if that is the case, make sure you turn it off. Mine is off right now. Turn off. Okay. Next is note rendering. Note rendering is the block that shows up when playing the note. You notice how we have the gold block. We can have them as gold block intensity, which is just a tinier version of it. You know, like when you drop an item, it'll look like that. I would recommend that you can either go with that or the block. For me, the block is a lot more easier because you can actually see how fast it's going and it's a lot bigger and you'll know when it's going to reach. When it's intensity, you can't tell because here's the thing. When I play the game, the block, I have to at least hit that key when the block is at least 2 spaces away from the area that it's supposed to be hit. I don't know why, but it's how it works for this game. If you want to play it with the block, you can. If you want to play with intensity, you can. Up to you. Intensity, it doesn't look laggy because it's not block that's moving from one spot like a frame per second. The intensity moves smoothly, but it's really fast. Next is the fret position. As you all know, the original key is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you wanted to change that, you can just push it to the center, which will probably be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or to the left, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll be it. But for me, I keep it on the right because what I did is something different, and I'll show you that later. Now this is the handiness. Switch the orientation of the fret, which means that if you are right-handed, like most of us are, majority of the people are, you'll be using your right hand on the keyboard. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant like if you are left-handed. No, this one confused me a bit. If left-handed. Oh, wait. Now I remember. I'm sorry, guys. Let me recap that. Handiness is when the whole screen, like when you're in the game, it'll be flipped around, thinking that you'll see everything backwards. Mostly, if you're left-handed, you would understand what. If you were left-handed, you would understand what that means. It means that people who use the mouse in their left hand and the keyboard in their right hand, they'll be able to play better with their right hand because the key will be the same on the wall. Example, like let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 5 will be the one on the further left, which will probably be the green column. Instead of it, if you turn this to left-handed, the green column will be on the very last side, which means 9 will be the green column. That way, you'll be using your right hand to play. That's what it is. Now, I'll keep mine on right-handed because I normally use my left hand on my keyboard. I don't know why it's confusing that way, but it is. Anyway, that is how you change the setting in the game, and I'm pretty sure if you use note rendering, you'll be able to have less lag. Now, let's go back to fret position. Fret position is what I just said before. It'll move the keys on your hotbars, the blocks on your hotbars, from 1 to 9. But instead of doing that, what I do is something like this. I go to my controls. I keep my fret position to the right, but instead, I change my hotbar slot key to the one that I want. So I changed 5, 6, 7, and 8 to 1, 2, 3, 4. And there was a guy on the forum named Power Ranger. Shout out to him. He beat a really hard level, and I'm impressed. He chose to have his 9th key to be the letter V. Now, the reason why I don't want to do that is because I'll need my thumb to jump to use my juice power. And also because I might accidentally hit either the C or the B button by mistake. So instead, I use my right hand to use the up key. And since the up key, the up, down, left, right key doesn't do anything in Minecraft, you could just use these instead if you wanted to. Now, the reason why I do it like that is because, one, if you're playing a block band game like this, you would not need your mouse. So don't bother moving it. Just keep it in a straight line so you can see the whole key, the whole game, and then you can just use both hands, or you can just use one hand, but you'll still need another hand. You can just like bend over to hit the jump to activate your double multiplier. This is also helpful. But if you guys are PvPers, I recommend not doing this, because then you're going to have to go back and then change it. That's what it is. Even if you have your mouse that has the buttons on it, you'll still have to go back and change it. Because if you're PvPers and hardcore players like that who go on Badline or hardcore fashion, then you do not want to mess around with your hotbar key. Unless you just want to play this game for once and then you'll change it back. Just remember that. Okay, now I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to change a few things about the game, how to make it a little easier. Because I've heard on the forum a lot of people have difficulty getting past the first level, even though some of them have bad computers, so this might help. Or maybe it's because of server lag, but it's also because of some of the animation lag that goes on in the lobby. Like, for example, look around here. Let's turn this back on. Now you see that? That's the animation. Now if we turn it off, it won't happen anymore. Okay, so see you guys next time in the second episode. In my third episode, I might have changed it a bit and I might have screwed up a little bit, proven a little bit of a different point. Because I made the third episode about after I made the tutorial last night. So, second episode will come out after the tutorial, and then the second episode will be then, and then the third episode, make sure you don't get confused because I'm explaining everything that might happen in this episode. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!